Hi everybody, it's Friday the 28th of October 2016. Welcome to this week's edition of Property Chat. Stand by. Well, it's the last Friday of the month in October. Things to look forward to: we've got the autumn statement coming up, so message for Philip Hammond, the Chancellor: remove the surcharge for buy-to-let landlords and the first-time buyers would be brilliant. Stamp duty removed for first-time buyers and the ridiculous 3% surcharge for landlords, which seems to be achieving nothing. And more importantly, clause 24 removal. That would be great news. If you could remove that, please, Mr. Hammond, we'd be very grateful. Unlikely, I know, but if you look at Ireland's experience, as mentioned in the last video, it's clear that clause 24 achieved nothing really but increased rents for tenants, and that's not good for anyone. I hope the government see that, especially Mr. Hammond as a new Chancellor comes in and hits the ground running with something useful like that. Would be fantastic. On to other things. Heathrow, of course, is the big news. That seems to be now the preferred option and the one that the government wished to go forward with, and they're offering compulsory purchase to houses that are affected of cost current value plus 25% to the owners of those houses to get out. Of course, it's the houses surrounding that area immediately that will also be affected and blighted by this proposal. And behind every problem there's a silver lining, and one of the things that it will do is make it quite attractive for buy-to-let landlords, I guess, around those fringes where there will be increased jobs and employment within Heathrow, and it's a great place for buy-to-let anyway. So I wonder if there'll be a few very keen landlords to pick up on the peripheral areas just outside of the compulsory purchase order. So that's an interesting one. We have the smallest houses in the EU. That's a story in the Times this week. Anne Ashcroft has said that the clever use of space is going to be the answer. I think the answer is build houses bigger and flats bigger, because the size of them is quite ridiculously small, and the government allows it. Apparently we are the smallest in Europe, with 92% of the available space that's recommended. I'm not sure who recommends these things, but there we are. It brings me on to a story actually. Years ago I was with one of my regular and very valuable clients, and I was showing him around a new development, and the flats were one bedrooms but extremely small. And we had a look around these units, and as we walked out I said, "So what do you think? Is it for you?" And he said, "Ken, I hate it." So we quietly walked back across the road and back into the office, and he said, "And I'll take two." And I said, "I'm sorry, I thought you said you hated the development." He said, "I do hate the development, Ken, because I hate the thought of living in such a small space, but this is the future of London." And I think he had a very good point, and studies like this bear that out really, that unfortunately London, with the housing crisis, is putting pressure on these places, and smaller units are coming up. And it's a struggle for people just to get in at the bottom end, which is why we found that if you look at SW16 particularly, the price of flats has really soared out of context with the larger houses, where we've seen double-digit rises over the last year in flats particularly. The detached houses have moved much slower. We're talking about 10.62% for flats as against 5 or 6% for the detached houses. So quite a marked gap there, and it just goes to show, as prices go up, how the pressure comes in at the bottom end, and those flats go up more and more and put more pressure on the local area. Well, that's it for this week, folks. I hope you have a great weekend, the last Friday in October, and let's look forward to the autumn statement. I hope it's got some good news for the housing market. No doubt we'll be discussing it right here. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please like and share. Take care.